What's your favorite race of cat?
Race of cat?
Yeah.
Ah, man, I like those orange bitches.
I love orange cats.
The orange
I really do.
fucking cats.
They're just
are
like,
the
you're not supposed to be
wackest.
that color. That's
Yeah.
wacky.
Yeah,
You know
sometimes
what
they
I
get
mean?
real fat.
Oh, fat orange cats
Like a
who love
Garfield.
lasagna. They're
yeah,
my favorite.
dude, they're just fucking...
Oh,
It's
God.
hacky now, but when I was a teenager, I had an orange cat named OJ, and when he'd get out, I'd go, "The juice is loose." And my mom
nice.
hated it.
I kind of like remember that. I remember standing on my porch and seeing just this
OJ
this
cat?
orange cat driving a fucking
Absolutely.
Bronco?
dude.
White
That was
Ford
him,
Bronco.
yeah.
Yeah, I was
We
like,
taught
oh
him how to
shit, I
drive,
hope they
yeah.
get that cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we taught him how to drive. He was awesome.
Yeah, I think that cat just wrote a book.
R.I.P. the juice.
Is he dead?
No, but the real juice is loose.
real
Watch
juice.
out. He is off parole and he is out on no
I guess that was a
borders.
stupid question to ask if your cat was dead. It's been like 20 years.
Hey, some of them live forever.
That's a good point. Some cats are old and wise.
Welcome to Let's Fight About It, the podcast where two terrible people argue about senseless topics until one of them runs out of things to say and I get to make a judgment. I'm Austin Kleeman. I'm here with Morgan Gallo and Donald Evans. How are you guys doing?
Your voice was very soothing on the intro today.
Thank you. I
Yeah, that
appreciate
was
Usually
that.
there's a
Great.
sort of like explosion.
Yeah, I'm
Usually it's
working
sort
on
of
it.
like an excited
No,
explosion.
today it was like a nice like slip, like when sand dunes form.
yeah,
just
it was
nice,
like you were. It was like you
sandy-
were reading to old people.
Oh,
Yesterday at the open mic, I started it and I scared the shit out of a guy.
oh, did you?
Yeah. So I'm trying to be a little bit less aggressive.
No, that was
into the
it. Was
microphone.
like
I like
I'd
it.
be lying if I said I didn't like sort of miss the excitement a little bit, but
I'll bring
I
it
didn't
back.
really care about that because like your voice just kind of flowed over me.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Like I felt like I was
like
in
the
a
spirit
lava
of
lamp.
Jesus Christ.
I was the gel in a lava lamp, and the fluid was your voice.
I like that
You know
Morgan
what I mean?
called me the spirit of Jesus Christ. That's, that's nice for me.
You're the spirit, I'm the body.
Heck yeah.
You just also look like you've been entombed for a few days and came out recently.
Well, it started as a compliment. Now my feelings are
This is really
hurt.
deteriorated. This has really gone downhill.
How have you guys been?
We've been good, dude. I mean, I've been good. I've been really good. How are you doing?
What the fuck?
Champ?
Why was that such
How
a?
are you recovering, or how are you doing?
I'm okay. I feel like I'm feeling better about myself. Last night was fun to get out and see everyone, and I just needed to be around other comics.
Let's
you know?
contextualize this. What happened to you recently?
So this Saturday, I was asked to do a
At
set
the time of recording this Saturday.
at the time of recording. Over the weekend, I was asked to do a set at a music festival, which was really like it was an all-female sporting event that also featured a music festival. It was kind of this
What if
weird.
we literally mixed every form of entertainment
It
together?
was literally like a female surf contest, a female beach volleyball contest, and then like all these food trucks and like promotional
Were they
shit.
all female food trucks?
Yeah, which was
okay.
cool, which was great. But anyway,
How many of them were named Miss something?
actually there was one called Mr. Softy where I did buy an ice cream cone covered in sprinkles, and I was very
Gotcha.
offended, but it was very good.
They're like, this is named
I just
after my
deep-throated
husband
it.
with erectile dysfunction.
Exactly. Yeah, he's like, you want the Cialis cone?
If you were trying to get back at like a fucking ex-husband or something,
Oh.
get a food truck. Pay
Mr.
thousands
Softy.
of dollars for a food truck,
Oh,
and then
fuck
name
yeah.
it Mr. Softy,
Fuck
and
yeah.
just like his face on like a cartoon.
Can I get a Cialis cone with some extra Viagra sprinkles, please? That's what I want.
Can I get the extra small Mark Daniels?
But no, they had a bunch of bands. Smash Mouth was like the headlining band.
Oh, wait.
Which, yeah, I know, at an all-female.
Huh.
Someone thought, you know what these bitches need.
I mean,
Dad, right?
whenever
Some fucking Smash
whenever
Mouth.
I think of female voices and female empowerment, I think of feminist icons. Smash
All-star,
Mouth.
man. It's not even the original band. There's only one member that's still from the original
It's got to
band.
be the singer, right?
No, it's the bass guy. The singer left last year. I learned the guy that was
hold on.
spewing hate and shit.
Well, this opens up to us to a philosophical debate, because have you heard of the ship of Theseus?
no.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically it's an ancient ship that's been like restored over time. So the philosophical question is,
Oh, is it the
if
same
they're
ship?
replacing the boards, what exactly is the ship of Theseus? And that's what's applying to Smash Mouth right now, because is the name Smash Mouth or are the members Smash Mouth? So is it even still Smash Mouth?
I always thought it was Smash Mouth because the singer sounded like he got punched. So
fuck,
it can't be the
We
same.
just lost our biggest verified follower. Way to go, Austin.
Whatever.
R.I.P. Smash Mouth.
But long story short, I was not given a good setup. I was asked to do 15 minutes that got cut into 10. They wanted me to do a set in between bands. So literally,
in retrospect, having that 15 minutes cut down.
For sure, it was great. But like the Expendables were on, they get off stage, they push me on stage. They're sound checking instruments while I'm up there. They basically say, "Hey, stand in the middle and maybe don't move around too much," because there's people lugging instruments behind me. One guy's testing his drum kit.
Did you say the Expendables?
Yeah.
Like Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No, it's like a
Jason Statham?
It's like a reggae band.
You went on after a reggae band?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Wait, why is a reggae band opening for Smash Mouth?
It's Jacksonville, Florida.
This
Is
concert
there
is
anything? Is there
crazy.
anything to explain about Duval County?
Bro, they were just throwing darts at a board to book this fucking...
They threw me to the fucking wolves. That's for
it
sure.
sounds like it.
So basically, yeah, I got up there. I tried to do material. Obviously, it was not working. People in a music festival setting do not want to listen to comedy, especially like a woman that's going on before this like famous all white dude band from the 90s. Like, and men were like yelling at me. I got booed. It was the worst experience I've ever had in my life. So I just ran off stage and I cried in a closet for 20 minutes. But I will say,
crying closet.
Like, I am glad that it happened because I think it taught me that like sometimes as a comedian you have to like protect yourself a little bit and not be willing to do all these gigs all the time and be a little more picky about shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, that's a solid lesson to learn. Well, and I mean, like, I don't know. I don't think it would be smart to, like, rob yourself of that experience. You know what I mean? Like, it's, in like, a way, it's a good thing you did it, because now you know.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And even, like, an open line of communication of, like, okay, where am I going in on this show? Like, what is this show?
You know what's
like,
funny
even
is I did ask them that. So when they emailed me, they had, I was recommended to them, and they had pitched me the pitch of this is what you're doing, this is what you get paid, blah blah blah. And I kind of said to them like, hey, this doesn't really seem somewhere where comedy fits in. Have you had comedians do this before? And they came back with, we actually just did our all-female amateur comedy showcase the other night, and we were going to have one of them do it.
But that's not what I fucking asked.
Exactly. And so I was like, okay, this is weird. But the lady seemed very professional, very understanding. And I told her straight up, I was like, I'm not a clean comic. Like, I'm not, like, if you've seen my clips, like, I curse, I reference sexual shit. And she was like, oh, yeah, it's fine. And then I got on stage and I'm doing my jokes and I'm talking about stuff. And of course, in the moment, I'm doing crowd work. So I'm saying like, fuck. And then I get off stage and she has the audacity to tell me like, oh, that was like a little more vulgar than what we like saw. And I said to her, I'm like, I showed you all my shit though. Like I sent you my website,
that's
bro.
That's crazy.
It's fun. Like, it's hard enough doing comedy with people who book comedy.
Yeah.
And the variety of people who are like in that world. It's so much harder to do it with people who don't exclusively book comedy. Because like people have this it's this bizarre idea that all these art forms go together, and it makes no fucking sense.
Right? They think that you can just do everything anywhere.
Yeah, it's fucking bizarre.
It's the same as the people who like kind of do comedy sometimes. They're just like, yeah, this is fun. Like, we're here to have fun.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm a professional.
Like, this whole concert to me, it sounds like fucking... You know, like, how kids only enjoy, like, one type of food when they're at a certain age? Like, it's chicken tenders or nothing.
Yeah.
It's like they were there to watch Smash Mouth.
Yeah.
Like, eat chicken tenders.
Yeah.
And you just threw a fucking ramen in front of them.
Yeah.
Like, of course they're gonna fucking...
Exactly.
No, it's crazy trying to convince people that like all four, because I've done shows where they're like, okay, so we're gonna put up the opener, we're gonna do comedy, And then we're going to have this guy play the saxophone for 10 minutes.
Oh my God.
And then, like, we're going to have this person jump in and do their rap.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have somebody come up and do 10 minutes of comedy.
Yeah,
and I'm
it is
like,
just...
the human mind can't fucking comprehend. That's why we have genres of entertainment for an expectation.
Exactly.
You know? But, all right, we're getting...
No.
I don't know what this became.
No. I did a show.
Oh, boy.
And there was a couple of comedians, an intermission, a pop and lock dancer, a rapper, and then me.
Oh. But you know
Which
what,
is the same energy as a rapper and a pop and lock guy.
But that show...
Oh, my God. Just combined.
Which goes just as hard.
Yeah.
I mean, that, you know what, though? That could be the way to do it, if I'm being honest. Like, if you slightly adjusted that.
Yeah.
If you did a comedy show at the front, and then did a music show after intermission at the back,
cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But don't try to intertwine these things.
But you can't weave them. You have to do blocks.
It's too many different energies.
It's like, I'm not going to go up on stage with the energy of the fucking rapper or saxophone player that you just had on.
Yeah.
Like, if somebody's up on stage, like, playing the fucking step-on piano from Big for 15 minutes, I'm not going to be able to go up there.
Yeah, no. It just doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
So
But anyway, I don't know what this became. This became just a dive into what the life of comedy is like.
God.
And sometimes I feel like grounding us that way.
There's people outside my door. Sorry.
It sounded like there were people riding dirt bikes outside
Honestly,
your door.
they're probably not.
But anyway,
You guys want to play Just a Minute?
What is that?
Just a Minute's a fun game I've found.
Okay.
Basically, you get a minute. We'll assign you a topic randomly, and then you have 1 minute to explain that topic as if you were an expert in that situation, even if you're not necessarily an expert.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, okay, no, that's fun. Does anybody have a timer?
I do always have a timer.
Oh, I can do it because he's timing the whole
Timing
episode.
the show. Austin, let me just take a minute while Morgan's pulling up the time. Oh, Morgan pulled up the timer. Never mind then.
Oh no, we're gonna praise Austin. We love Austin,
but we don't have time now.
He's doing a great job.
Morgan, stop! You're dragging the podcast down. We don't have time to praise him. Maybe next time when we pull it up, we'll have time.
I love you, Austin. I'm sorry Donald doesn't.
I'm sorry. I do, but I just don't have time to talk about it. I thought I had longer.
Fine. We'll give you want to go first? Do you want me to go first? Do you want Morgan to go first? What are we doing?
Let's have Morgan go first. What do we want Morgan to talk about?
Okay, I think we'll have Morgan explain the rules of hockey.
The rules of hockey. I don't even know the rules of hockey.
So
this will be a really informative experience for me.
Oh my God. Okay,
right.
here.
Yeah, hit. Go
ahead.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I mean, he does everything else.
Hockey,
Let's talk about. Oh no, we don't have time.
We don't have time.
So let's get into
so
it.
Morgan Gallo, 1 minute telling us the rules of hockey as an expert, and go.
Hockey is a Canadian-American game where men on both sides of an ice rink take turns hitting a can of dip tobacco on frozen ice, and the goal is to get the can in the goal across the ice from you, but you can't get there unless you get in a fight with somebody first. You have to fight the defender to get into the goal, and then the goalie wears all these pads, and then he's the box, like he is the box, and you have to get in the box, and if you don't get in the box, you don't get a goal. And what's really cool about hockey is you get extra points if you slam into the headboards that they got. I'm sure you don't know what a headboard looks like. You look like you don't own a headboard. And they're all across the rink, but they're clear. So they slam and...
in time.
I literally could not think of anything else.
That was incredibly
good.
informative.
No, I feel like I know more about hockey than I
feel like I watched a game.
Did before.
That's pretty incredible.
I feel like I lost a few teeth, actually.
Yeah, that was pretty incredible.
Also, I'm going to be honest. I don't own a headboard. I think it's a waste of money.
Oh my God, I knew it.
What?
That's such a red flag.
It's a waste of money. What are you talking about?
Headboard? That is such a...
All it exists for is wasting your money and hitting your head on occasionally.
Just so I'm clear, I have the girlfriend that I need. I don't want a headboard. I want my whole life to be red flags.
Yeah.
I'll scare them all away.
What up?
Damn.
I swear to God, you white women just waste money on bed
If my boyfriend did not have a headboard, I would be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What are you talking? It's such an unnecessary.
No, it's an adult necessity. You have to have a headboard.
We're not fighting about it. No, you just think you have to have a headboard because people before you had a headboard.
Your bed looks atrocious without a headboard.
What are you talking about?
It looks like a little kid just moved into your apartment.
So it's not necessary. It's just an aesthetic.
I just got a bed frame. All right, we're moving on. We don't need to talk about
Oh
that.
my
You know,
God.
whatever.
Do you have a bed frame?
This could be a fight. This could
Do
be a
you have
later
a bed
fight. This
frame?
could be a later fight. We're not talking about my
okay.
fucking sleeping situation on the show.
Okay, I think I have one for Austin.
I'm not okay. Sleeping
I have
situation.
No, I have a. I have
your
I have
side.
This episode is off the reels.
Otherwise, I'll die.
A CPAP machine, please.
Try it. I'm trying.
I think that it would be very interesting to hear from you, as you are an expert, on types of silverware.
You mean the materials?
No, like the different, like a butter knife versus a steak knife.
Okay. I got you.
Talking about fine dining.
Fine dining silverware.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yeah, that does sound good. Actually.
Yeah, let's do
Okay,
it.
great. I'm excited to hear it. In 3, 2, go ahead.
Listen to me, you fucking peasants. Forks go on the left. LEFT, FORK. Spoons go on the right. SPOONRIGHT. Fuck you, I'm rich. All right, now, small to big from the outside in. I don't know if that's true. Also, it goes, there's a salad fork. Who the fuck knows what that's for? They put
Salad.
Not on my freaking meals. They put the little forks up top so you know that there's small people around. You don't know where they are. Those are for the elves. That's for them. They keep your drinks free for all. They're everywhere. They're kind of, no, they're not in front of anybody. So whatever. I don't know why. Whatever. I'm out of steam. All right. Sometimes they will put placemats down. If they don't give you forks, or they'll give you forks. If they don't give you crayons, write them down. You use those yourself.
Crayons?
Yeah, you bring your own crayons to fine dining and you write with that. That's where they go. That's a little off.
I can confirm that crayons are a staple of fine dining.
Yes.
Anytime I go to like an O'Charlie's or an Applebee's,
A
there is
macaroni grill?
always a crayon given to me.
Yes.
When the waiters draw their name upside down so you can read it on the table, I get wet.
If my waiter doesn't write his name like Winnie the Pooh would, I ask for a new server.
Oh, you're not getting anything, dude.
Yeah, I'd be like, why would I tip you? Oh, Bob.
I'm very interested to learn more about the elves that use that tiny fork.
Yeah, I would
was
love to know
wondering.
that.
I think it's for serving.
Okay, all joking aside, 100% joking aside, were you kidding when you said the way to remember a fork on the left and a spoon on the right is the amount of letters?
It's the only thing I learned in 8th grade.
That's actually really smart.
That is so helpful to know.
Wait, do you want to know another trick? Just
Is it
say
the 9
yes.
times multiplication trick?
No.
Okay.
I love that shit. I do that shit all the time.
So if you go like this will show you this is a B and this is a D, right?
Uh-huh.
So that means B is where your bread and butter plate go and D is where your drink goes. So it's left and right.
Interesting. So you see how that's a B and that's a D?
Yeah.
All right. So if you put an E in between there's no headboard
Hell yeah.
between these two things.
What about your fucking fingers, asshole?
Those are the tops of the letters. All right.
If you take them like this and you put them like this,
Oh, scary.
you made a 3-point shot.
Scary.
That's for buckets.
Well, it looks like
Okay.
you were wearing a little
My arms don't turn the way they're supposed to. It looks cool for athletes.
I mean, you did better than I could have.
Ooh, I can do it.
Can you?
Hello.
Yeah, see, I can't do that.
I can't do that.
I do it like this, but I think this is a gang sign.
Hello to all our audio
about
listeners out there as we physically.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, check us out on YouTube for
Get a
that
computer,
full
you
experience.
assholes.
We're doing that thing where you put your finger. Never mind. Okay, let's go to
we're
Donald.
doing that Insert our fingers.
You have an
in
idea
hand.
for Donald?
Yeah. Can I talk about
Do
something?
you have an idea for Donald?
You know what? I do.
Okay.
I really do. I know that I've been dishing out a lot today, but I think I have one for you.
Have you been dishing out a lot?
Well, yeah, 'cause I already gave him his topic.
Now, what side of that dish do the forks and the spoons go on?
The bread and butter. So, I think you should tell us about one of your research projects you've been working on, and let us understand tampons.
Okay.
Yeah?
No, I've been looking into this.
Oh, okay, great, awesome.
I think it's a
Ready?
scam.
And
All
go ahead.
So, from my understanding, women use tampons to control the blood flow of their menstrual cycles. Now, the issue here is that when you fill the vagina with cotton and other materials used to create the tampon, it doesn't allow the woman to pee. So it does irreparable damage to the bladder because the pee is just being absorbed into the tampon and just sitting in there. Now, if you don't change your tampon regularly, your vagina will go into shock. All right, and you'll get very sick.
Like someone died.
Yeah,
shocking.
No, you'll go into a shock, and the doctors won't be able to. You'll be fine, but the doctors won't be able to save your vagina. And no matter even if they do little
that's
paddles.
enough of that. Okay. Great job, Donald. That was so riveting.
You know, I researched that for like 10 hours.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been my
You know what? That's crazy because they have this like thing now where because we can't pee with tampons in, right?
Yeah, that's the biggest drawback.
So when it's up there, they have this little tube you can buy that goes up with the tampon, so that if you do need to pee and you have a tampon in, but you can't take your tampon out, you take the tube out. It's like peeing like a guy, and you just unzip your jeans and you flip it out there, and you can like write your name in snow and shit.
My biggest
Can
problem.
you also hydrate with that in an emergency situation?
Oh, for sure. It's like a camelback.
From looking into this, I've realized that the biggest issue with tampons is that they're absorbent. You know what I mean?
Right, and they shouldn't be.
Yeah, like when you're bleeding, it absorbs the blood and expands.
Right.
And I think that's what stops them from being able to pee. So I think if we made them out of like a metal or like a wood, like a finished wood.
Oh yeah, mahogany.
Yeah, like a oak or a mahogany, even an evergreen. To just because if you do it with an evergreen, that's the tampon and the douche together.
Just smells great.
Summer's Eve. So that's my issue, is that if we made them less absorbent, that restraint wouldn't be there.
If there's anyone under the age of 18 that is listening to this, please know that all of this information is false.
I sincerely hope that somebody is coming to this podcast to learn
about
anything.
Hey,
Hockey.
We just learned about hockey.
Women be shopping. Okay. Oh man,
that feels like a cut.
What's up, Let's Fight About It crew? This is Morgan Gallo. Thank you guys so much for listening to the latest episode of Let's Fight About It podcast. Austin, Donald, and I are really stoked to finally be launching our Patreon at patreon.com/Let's Fight About It. Become a patron of ours and you can have access to all kinds of really cool stuff. We're going to be uploading monthly blooper reels, extra footage that doesn't make the cut into the show, and when you become a patron, you also get exclusive access to discussion threads as well as the ability to suggest topics for us to fight about. And you'll get a shout out in the podcast as well as in the video form on YouTube. Check us out on Patreon. We're also on Instagram, TikTok, all of that fun stuff. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're 7 episodes in and we couldn't be more excited to have this podcast. Thank you so much. See you next time.
Welcome back. For this week's fight, I have a great one for you guys.
Okay.
Oh.
What you got?
Would you rather be able to talk to ghosts or talk to animals?
Oh, God.
That is a good one.
That's such an obvious answer.
I like that I'm acting surprised by this topic, but I have notes on the topic
Yeah, what
right
the
in front of
fuck?
me. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what the illusion of that is. What a topic, Austin!
No.
I'm caught by complete surprise.
I don't think you need to be surprised, but I gotta present it fun.
No,
You know what I'm
you're
saying?
right. No, you did great. I just
Okay.
don't know why I was acting the way I acted. All right, no, that's a great topic. I'm definitely on the side of ghosts.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, are
such
you
a-
on the
that's
side? Are
such a-
you on the side of animals?
Yeah, dude. That's such an obvious answer. Who gives a fuck
That's
about
crazy.
ghosts?
Why do you think it's an obvious answer?
Because ghosts have nothing to tell us.
That's so incorrect. Okay, all right. So my first point is actually a point against talking to animals. I'm scared to open that box. You know what I mean?
Oh, so you think you're right because you're a pussy?
No. I think I'm right because I don't want to talk to a pussy. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be right back. No, I'm kidding. No, I don't. I put animals on a pedestal. I want it to be very clear before we get into this. I love animals. I have a dog. I love it more than anything in the world. I love animals.
Okay.
Even the animals that nobody really cares about, like crocodiles, like stuff like that. I fucking love animals. All right, so I don't want this to come off, but it's because I love animals that I don't want to talk to animals, because I put them on a pedestal and I don't want to know what's actually going through animals' heads. I don't want to know that. Like if my dog turned out to be like a white supremacist.
Do you really think a dog would think that, though?
I don't know.
They're such pure souls.
You've never seen a dog like...
There's a lot of races of dogs.
Well, not only that, it's like a trope.
That's not the same thing.
It's like a trope that if you're walking down the sidewalk, some people have dogs that like exclusively bark at black people. Or
yeah, but I think that's an environmental thing. That's like if they've never seen a black person.
Saying it's definitely how you're raised. To be fair, it's definitely an environmental...
If you look at the dog barking at a black guy, usually the owner is too.
Right, but in my mind...
That was way funnier than what I got credit for.
I agree. I kind of moved on, bro. It was very funny. But in my mind, I can say like, oh, my dog was just really excited to see that black guy. But if my dog can talk and we're walking down the sidewalk, it's like, hey, a fucking black guy. I'd be like, oh my god, like, I wouldn't know what to do.
You think your dog is just the most unfiltered, rich white dude ever? He plays golf on Saturdays. He's like, fuck these people.
No, I'm not saying my dog is racist. I'm just saying it could be any. Like if I'm like walking by and I hear like two squirrels in a tree, like a lot of fucking Mexicans in the neighborhood lately.
So you're scared. You don't want to talk. Wait, let me get this straight. You don't want to talk to animals because you have a secret fear that all animals are just unequivocally racist.
Not even just racist. They could be sexist, homophobic. They could just like disagree
I would
with
argue
certain
that that's a reason to talk to them because maybe we should give them a different perspective. Maybe we should rally the troops.
Look, we're in 2022.
Maybe we can get them to vote.
If they're not down with this diversity and equality,
then I don't want it.
No, it's just that's my fear. That's my fear about talking to animals.
Okay, so then this is my thing. This is my thing about being able to talk to ghosts. Is I feel like in a way we can already talk to ghosts. Like there's mediums. There's what's the other word? Clairvoyance. Like there's people who can already like talk to the people after they've passed away, and I just don't think that like a colonial woman haunting the halls of some fucking like cottage in a village in London has anything to tell anyone that isn't just like, what's happening? Why is there a black president? Like what is she gonna tell us?
Yeah, I'm sure the colonial woman from England would ask why there's a black U.S. president.
Well, like, she's like, we never would.
Where are we talking to this ghost?
She's like, what? How is the queen not dead yet? Oh, wait a minute. She is dead.
You see another ghost, she's like, I am.
Yeah. Oh my god. No, I just don't think I don't think that ghosts have anything.
That's crazy.
And wait, when I say ghosts, what I'm referring to is like people that have not yet passed to the afterlife. Like I always
Oh, so you don't believe everyone's a ghost?
No, I think people who are in the afterlife are I guess they're spirits, but like a ghost is a soul that's been like trapped to like a house or a cemetery. Do you know what I'm talking about? Would you agree with that?
Yeah, no, I guess I can agree on that definition of ghost.
Okay.
That it's somebody with unfinished business.
Because I think if you could talk to like people who have passed away that are just part of your family, that would be great. But guess what? You can already do that with mediums.
I don't think you can though.
Yeah, you can.
I personally, just so like full discretion,
you don't believe that?
I don't believe that.
Oh my god!
I just don't. Like
you've never seen Hollywood Medium.
For the record,
you've never seen Long Island Medium.
But have you ever seen Miss Cleo?
Huh?
Have you ever seen Miss Cleo?
No.
I grew up around Miss Cleo.
Me too.
What is
not
that?
around her. I wasn't like raised by her.
Was it only an East Coast thing?
I think it might have
Yeah,
been.
what
Miss
is that?
Cleo was a phone-in clairvoyant. She was a Jamaican woman, and it was all fake.
Well, that's
it's all fake.
definitely.
There's no way anybody on TV is getting like 100% perfect results every time. There's no way.
What about off TV? Like, what about? Have you ever gotten like your tarot cards read?
Either. No. Yes. No, okay. So here's
oh my god, we're doing tarot cards after this.
We're not.
I have a deck of tarot cards.
Absolutely
yeah, we're
not.
doing it.
Here's my line on it. I don't necessarily believe that stuff is real, but I'm also not brave enough to test it. Like if you
again, so your argument is that you are a
huge pussy for sure. No, like if you put don't touch me. If you put a Ouija board on here right now, you'd be like, we're going to talk to ghosts. I'd be like, bullshit. And you'd be like, put your hand on it. I'd be like, absolutely not.
Dude,
100%.
we should do an episode.
Because I'm no.
We should.
No.
To be fair, I know a woman. If you give me your date of birth, your location of birth, and the time of birth.
Oh, well, that's just doing a birth chart.
Nah, I can tell you everything about yourself.
I was like, is she a PI?
Don't dumb my science down. Don't dumb my witchcraft down to whatever you're doing. No.
Wait, can I give it to you?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I'm gonna do. Probably.
I don't know if
He gets nervous.
I don't know if the magic.
I know what my birth chart is.
Okay.
I know my rising sign.
So
Anyway.
your argument is that there's no point in talking to ghosts.
Yes, but I do also have a point for talking for animals, which I would like to bring up.
Yeah, by all means, go for it.
So
I like having this pen.
I love animals as well. I mean, we're all animals.
Yeah,
if
we're all
someone doesn't
animal
like
people.
animals, they're fucking weird.
Yeah.
But like, I think that there's so much that we could learn from animals because they have such intricate ways of communicating with each other that kind of go beyond the bounds of spoken language. Like, they talk to each other through smell, taste, touch, electrical, I don't know if it like currents, like, you know, like how whales like send sonar.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they would have so much to tell us about the world. Like, they could swim up like a breaching whale and they could be like, yo, there's some sharks down there, and we would not go there, right? Or they'd be like, yo, mermaids are real and they're hiding treasure to save the world. Or what if they told us that there were aliens? Like, what if they know something we don't?
Where would they? Wait, where you said something about sharks?
Yeah, what if
like
a whale
whales
breached?
would tell us.
You're rowing your boat. You're in the ocean. You're rowing your boat. A whale breaches. He comes up. He says.
If that's the sound
That
effect,
was
I don't want to talk to him.
so
He says-
scientifically accurate.
He says, "Yo, there are sharks over there. Don't go over there."
Bruh.
Like, yo, it's sharks in this bitch.
There be sharks.
Hey, yo.
So your argument is that talking to animals is more useful than talking to ghosts.
Oh, absolutely.
That's insane.
Well, okay, Donald, how is talking to ghosts useful?
Okay, so number one. Okay, so you made a point that you can only like if we agree on the definition of ghosts, that ghosts are only people who have unfinished business here. First off, I want
that's
to
a
say
good way to put it.
I want to.
I wish that I put it that way.
Yeah,
unfinished business.
I do too.
Okay.
Picking up the slack.
Of course.
But okay, so number one, the historical perspective you can gain. Like a lot of our our history and a lot of like our learned history comes from just like writings and text and like old photographs, but we don't have like context for those things. Like we only have what's written down. If you could speak to people who like lived in that era and like gained their fucking perspective.
Boring. Who cares?
Morgan, honestly,
I failed history class.
I know we all know that.
I don't give a
People
fuck.
who have never met you, like no, but even like as a woman, like wouldn't it be?
Who says I'm a woman?
Okay, you have on multiple occasions. Don't don't gender bait
Hashtag
me.
female comedian.
No, so like even as like a female, like even like you wouldn't want to fucking like talk to like Joan Rivers about like what her experiences as a female comic were like coming up earlier than you.
Yeah, but she may not
You
be a
wouldn't wanna
ghost.
fucking talk-
She's
but we
just
don't
someone
know
that's
that.
passed
If
on.
you're gonna sit here and tell me that Joan Rivers doesn't have unfinished business on this plane,
What do you think she's haunting? If Joan Rivers is haunting
a red carpet.
No, she's definitely haunting her plastic surgeon's office.
She's just chilling in the plastic surgeon's office. You fucked up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so
I
you
need more
again,
Botox.
you wouldn't want to talk to like female pioneers of comedy who aren't here anymore and like gain their perspective on what have passed.
Yes, I would absolutely love to do that.
You could fucking like
But
talk
I'd
to
rather
Nikolai Tesla.
I'd rather
and advance fucking like electric innovation and
I
foundation.
think that if I had anything to say to Nikolai Tesla is this, I would say, you need to come back and you need to get your bitch Elon Musk is what you need to do because he's ruined it for you.
No, that's what I'm saying though. Is you could go to Tesla, even you saying that, you could go to Tesla and be like, hey, how do you feel about what Elon Musk is doing, and get from the horse's mouth.
What is an Elon?
Is that an atom?
I keep hearing about these blue check marks. Who gives a fuck about these check marks?
Yeah, I'm sure his vernacular.
He has like a mid-Atlantic accent. Ah, what are you doing?
Hey, what's going on with this here check marks? But no, you could. Number one, you can learn so much about history. Number two, you can learn about pretty much any field, like any like context of any like upbringing or civilization or anything
But
like
don't
that.
you wanna
And
know-
number three, hold on, this is important too. My next point: you're white. Do you enjoy true crime?
Yeah, I don't know what the two are correlated.
Have you seen The Sixth Sense?
No.
Yes.
Okay, so if you were murdered, because with the fucking attitude you're dishing out right now, it's
I
likely
don't
to
have
happen.
unfinished business.
But I'm saying, if you were murdered, you would have unfinished business. That's like the staple of ghosts, is that if you're murdered, you have unfinished business. And like the movie The Sixth Sense, you can go and be like, oh, hey, how were you murdered? They'd be like, I was murdered this way. Where's your body? It's right over there. We would fundamentally change the homicide investigation system and maybe like crime as a whole. There'd be so many solved murders. There'd be so many crimes solved so much quicker. And so many families would have closure that they don't have now just because your ability to speak with the victim.
The problem with your argument is that you're being logical, and I don't like it.
My problem with your
But don't you
argument
wanna
is
know-
shut up, you poopy butt.
But don't you want to know? I'm sorry, Donald. Don't you want to know what your dog calls you?
I know what he calls me. He calls me.
Don't you want to know? That was so sad. Don't you want to know? Like, don't you
Oh,
want
I'm
to
sorry.
know?
Whale noise was
Like
that?
today, oh my god, today when I was walking outside, there was a stray cat. And the whole time I was thinking, God, I wish I knew what this fucking cat
No,
was
you know
thinking.
what? I
Because
don't
thinking
want to
probably
know
got
what
any
my
crack.
dog calls me because my dog does a good enough job like making me feel bad that I'm like leaving the house already. I don't need to hear the 7 stages
Yeah,
of
but if
grief
he
my
could
dog
talk-
goes through every time I leave. I don't
If
need
you-
to like. I'm like, hey, bud, I'm just going to the store real quick, and I'll be like, oh no, please don't leave. Oh no, I knew you would, you piece of shit. You always fucking leave.
But see,
I knew
here's-
you. God
Here's
damn
my
it.
argument,
God
though, is if
fucking
I could
damn
talk
you.
to animals, I wouldn't leave them at home and I would bring them with me. You know what? Especially
That would scare the
Since
shit.
you're bringing
oh, wait,
out-
no, I guess everybody can.
since you're bringing the gender thing, I do think like as a woman, if I had a dog that was like not an attack dog, but like a big dog, like a lab or like a pit, like something, they could tell me when I'm walking somewhere if they could sense that someone was being like a little sketchy. That would be amazing. That would be incredible.
Kinda.
Imagine all of the I just thought of this. Imagine all of the stories that the pigeons in New York City have. Oh my god.
I mean,
Imagine the fucking stories.
That's not a bad
You would
point.
have unlimited comedic material. Think of all.
you sound
my
like
God.
you sound like one of my family members.
Interesting.
Think of.
You sound
should
like
put that in one of
you
your
should
little
put that in one of your
skits.
skits.
God damn
I've
it.
got the best stories. You can have that one.
So your
And it's
argument.
it's like them being stuck in a porta potty. and you're like, oh, funny.
Yeah, but now I have to hear that from a fucking pigeon.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that from my own mom.
Oh my
I'm not
God.
going to listen to a pigeon tell me I can put it in one of my skits.
I think we have a counterpoint to usefulness. There's enough animal coverage that they might be able to solve that crime.
Yeah,
That's
because
true,
animals
but
would be watching.
I would argue that police departments have like psychics and mediums like on their payroll.
so now you believe in psychics and mediums just to make
I didn't
it.
say that. I'm saying society believes. I'm saying the police department believes in it enough to justify having them on a payroll. So if somebody came in and was like, "Hey, I'm a medium. I heard from the spirit realm that the body is located on the corner of 5th and 3rd," or whatever. They're more likely to listen to you than if you came in and you were like, "Hey, so a squirrel told me that there was a body over here. We should go get it."
But see, you're not even. Mediums and psychics already exist,
That's my point.
but they're not talking to ghosts. So you're just arguing that psychics and mediums should be put on payroll, which
But they are.
I hope the Orlando PD is listening.
Psychics
because
are psychics not on police payroll?
I don't think they are.
They have
I'm not
psychic
sure.
consultants that they consult.
All right. Well,
Wait,
this
are you
is just the
being
plot of the
serious
show.
right
Psych.
No, that's like a real thing. I was watching an unsolved mystery, but whatever. It's not. I'm not here to argue that. If
What
you
do you-
agree with me, just go to the comment section.
You
and
live
just
in Salem?
Say
Okay.
What do you
Here's
guys
my-
think would be
that's
more
witches.
fun?
more fun.
Oh, animals! Come on!
I
think of
think-
all the animals you encounter in your life on a day-to-day basis. Besides the ones that you have at home, right? There's birds flying overhead. There's rats in the sewer. There's feral cats. There's ducks, dude. Ducks probably have so much shit to talk about.
Ducks are probably rude as shit. Ducks are probably rude as shit. Ducks wouldn't talk to you.
Ducks probably, I would guess, have a New York accent. Like, get the fuck away from me. You know what I mean?
I'm quacking it.
Hey! I just think it would be so much more fun to talk to them because I feel like they have experiences that we don't. They live in the wild. Like, that's insane to us, right? But you could also talk to animals that are like...
But again, like, I just can't get past the potential that they're racist. I just can't get past that. I just like... I think quack lives matter. You know what I mean?
Quack lives matter.
You know what I mean? And like, I'm not saying talking to animals wouldn't be fun. I'm not saying that. But
I am saying talking to ghosts would not be fun.
But that's crazy. If you're really like, oh, what about the stories that they could tell? You can talk to literally centuries upon centuries of people who have passed on. Centuries.
But
of people who have passed
we're
on.
talking about ghosts.
Right.
So people that have unfinished. So their only thing is, if you get to talk to a ghost, the only thing they care about is telling you what you need to do to help them. Or talking about their murder.
We did not agree on that. We did not agree that the ghosts are confined to talking about.
No, that's not what I mean. But what I mean is like
we also didn't determine what unfinished business is. I have unfinished business with a Wendy's cashier who didn't ring me up for 2 sodas. So if I were to go right now,
you better be haunting that fucking Baconator.
I'm about to haunt that fucking Wendy's.
Oh
you know
my
what
God.
I mean? So like. Oh yeah, I wonder, would I haunt the Wendy's or would I haunt like a particular cup that I feel like I didn't get?
That would be very funny. No, you just haunt the soda machine. So every time like bugs come out of the Sprite cap.
That's too much ice.
I think like with ghosts, like in general, a ghost is someone who has unfinished business, whether they were killed, something happened that they weren't supposed to die, right?
Mm-hmm.
They weren't supposed to die is basically what it is. So when you start to talk to them, they're like, oh shit, someone, like, I'm gonna tell this person what my story is about getting killed. They're not gonna be like, oh yeah, sit back, let me tell you about the fucking Great Depression.
Morgan.
Donald.
Right. So I feel like we're getting close to the end of the episode.
I sense it too.
So what I'm about to do
is drop a bomb on me.
Drop a bomb so hard that Austin will have no choice but to declare me the winner of this debate.
Okay, go ahead and try.
Okay.
Go ahead and try.
If you talk to animals, you can't talk to ghosts. Animals can die and become ghosts. So if I decide to talk to ghosts, I can talk to both animals and ghosts.
You think animals have unfinished business in this world?
I do.
You think all animals become ghosts?
I don't think all of them do. I think some dogs go to heaven.
Donald wins.
Bada boom!
I want to talk
I'm back!
I want to talk to my pets forever.
Forever!
Oh my God.
You can have a ghost dog, Morgan. Little fucking spoopy floofy.
Oh my God.
Boom!
I think I'm going to kill Donald's dog.
And you get to talk to him.
Talk to him forever!
Morgan
You're with me till the end, floofy doofy.
Fuck you!
Morgan was kind of winning until she compared to she just was like she compared to animals to homeless people, and I don't like talking to homeless people. I don't want to talk to animals.
When did I compare animals to homeless
you were like
people?
animals. You could talk to animals. They're just out in these streets. They live in the
live
wild.
in the wild.
So do homeless
you
people.
Think homeless people?
Donald is the winner. Join us next week on Let's Fight About It for another incredible fight.
Fucking yes!
I'm Austin Kleeman. This is Morgan Gallo. This is Donald Evans.
They call me
Have
Donnie
a good
Swole,
week.
baby. Hi, this is Donald Evans from Let's Fight About It. The following argument is fictitious in nature and may not necessarily represent the real-world views held by Morgan Gallo, Donald Evans, or Austin Kleeman. For more information, please visit our website at www.letsfightaboutit.com.